wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? This country would grind to a halt and no a thing would grow if it wasn't for the workers in their wellies. Wellies, they're wonderful, oh wellies, they're swell, if it wasn't for your wellies.
Welcome back to another busy week on O'Neill Dairy Farm, where we're going to show behind the scenes of a real working dairy farm. All the usual day-to-day farming with some family life thrown in. Hope you enjoy the video and we'll see you again on Tuesday.
They're replacing the ball cock. Oscar's feeding them. So I was using the black bucket to empty some of the water out so that Dad could see the ball cock and replace it.
We're changing it because it's full of water. Will it come out? Look, feel it, man.
Oh yeah, that's heavy.
What is it not doing?
Lifting upwards.
That's it, Mary. It's not floating, so it's not doing its job to stop the water.
Joey's somewhere in there. Sod's calf. Oh!
My big butter.
Oh, so cute. Oscar's still doing that.
We had no joy in our minor championship. Fiona had to come off just after half time from the throw in. Landed awkwardly and twisted his knee. Yeah, you play football, you get injured sometimes, so fingers crossed it is not going to be a serious injury like last year, but we'll assess again in a few days. So, the girls and Oscar are here, including the dogs. We've all the calves in the shed, are fed now. The girls are getting the last bit for the couple that are still on the feeder up there. And then we are going taking a fecal leg sample of the calves that are out in the field and giving them their meal. We're going to get that analysed now today and see if they need to be dosed before we move them. Tis all go. All hands on deck this morning. Sive looking miserable. Sive.
Don't give me the bucket. She takes me 20 years.
Hey, Oscar here. Me and Myrna here just trying to get poop samples. Or as I like to say, we're getting shit done. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too hard.
We're getting poo samples. Dad would be happy to know that it was really fresh. It was still very warm.
I just noticed that safety feature, I don't know what it's called, where's the thing gone? Just that bar there, it levels off your front loader, the bucket or the fork, whatever you have on the front, when you raise it up and down, and it popped out of its bracket there. So Myrna's in the tractor. She's I have it back in position now, so we're just going to test it. All right, Myrna, pull it towards push it away from the door, push it out to the right. As you can see, the bar's a little bit bent there, so it's not sliding through. Okay, we need to let that down now and try and straighten up a bit. Live is on hand now. She squirted me out a bit of grease. We're going to grease up our bar. We straightened it a little bit there, and going to get a bit of grease on it now so that it'll run a bit easier through its safety track. Come on, keep going, Sadie. Oh my God, it's like someone's guts are squeezing out.
How much do you...
Oh, that'll loot. All right, good stuff. All right. Myrna's putting in the pigtail for us there. She's struggling a bit. The ground is so hard. Dance on it, Bernie, dance on it. So we're here with Honey, hello girl, and her companions, Drake and the two dry cows in blue, of course. They have their paddock super well grazed out. So Honey needs no introduction of what to do. She knows where the gap is. We're going moving them up now, going up beside the the heifer calves. We get the rest of them now. Come on, honey. Come on, Blue. Come on, Drake. Go on. Come on.
Stones.
But how many smells the meal?
Of course it is.
It's funny.
I'll move that half up there now because she had turned up on my head. Hang on now, Oscar, let me get the word good lad. Now, job is done.
It's Tuesday morning. I am in Queens at Baltinglass bringing in the fecal egg samples from the calves so we know if we need to treat them or not. Part 2 of the trip into Queens was to get lamb crunch and some spray mask. When you go into the store, you pay at the trade desk in the actual superstore, and then you have to drive your car over into the shed to the feed store to collect your goods.
So water for Willie and the maiden heifer, or the in-calf heifers. I keep calling them maidens in-calf, I hope. This is a routine now every second day now while they're in this silage field because there's no piped water here. Just an initial little bit of thirstiness there because they were out yesterday evening. Get them sorted out now, IBC in, and all will be well.
So that's the lamb crunch in the boot, and then I got 2 more of the easy breathers that we got a few months ago for the calves that are still indoors on milk. There was a small bit of coughing in the shed. The vet said it wasn't anything serious, so I researched and got them. Popular for autumn calving of calves indoors over the winter. Now that we have the beef calves indoors, I'm gonna put one in each shed. Great stuff. Look at you got ice cream
And a bodyboard.
and a bodyboard, and the gaff farmer's boo. Could be footballs, could be lamb feed, could be anything.
I love how they have no handles.
Yeah, I know. It's strange, isn't it? And I got more of the non-antibiotic treatment for cows with mastitis, for those cows that have, they're not millionaires yet and we've been treating them homeopathically, let's say, with this stuff. Joe will do a proper review after our milk recording next week when we get the results back. We can tell you in depth how they actually work.
So I foolishly thought that our seal bin with the closed in secure lid would have been safe from Honeybun there, but not a hope. I was coming down with the cows and looked in over the ditch and she had the lid off and she was helping herself to the nuts, as she does. So we just had to move Helen's fence reel out to the far side of the bin and keep her back there for a little while. I plan to start giving him a bit of meal anyway, but not full access to half a ton of meal. Come on, honey, you sow. Wednesday morning, the 20th of August. Cows coming in. Bit of a battle royale. Serious cloud formations this morning. Temperatures have dropped back down to normal levels, about 15 or 16 degrees. Bit of a breeze, picking up. There might be some moisture on the way. Blue having a bit of breakfast. Oh, you heard me say his name now. Come on! Down. All the way down, all the way down. Next, up, 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 up. Super, well done.
We're going moving the dairy heifers across the main road to the paddock over there. We don't need to dose them for worms. We got the worm sample results back and they have no worms. So that saved the job, sped the morning up. Now we're off to buy school uniforms. Conventional advice was to worm everything every year, blanket dose everything. Then the advice changed to rotation of the doses that you were using so that your herd wouldn't have resistance to any particular product, to doing fecal egg samples of the dung of different groups of animals, which is what we have started to do in the past 12 to 18 months. We haven't had to dose anything yet. It's been a major cost saving, a major labour saving, and hopefully to the future benefit of our entire herd. And now we're going moving dairy calves. This is the biggest move these calves have done in their lifetime. They're not even a year old. So they've come down this lane and then across the road. So after making their way down the side lane of the farm and through the farmyard. So they're probably going to start galloping now. Fiona is going down to that bend to stop traffic, and I'm going to stop up my end. There goes the army truck. There's Mary Barker's abroad.
Slow, Oscar, slow. Pressing the wall. Sorry, everyone across this side.
Bjorn, helmet.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
So Simon and Oscar are giving the meal to the cows in the shed, the beef bulls and the heifers, and myself and Myrna are in the New Holland now. We're going up to the paddock where the dairy heifers come out. We're going to get their 2 meal trucks, and we're going to get the tub of meal and bring all across the road to where they are so they can get their meal, and the tub will be over there. And we're going to put a bit of power in the fence, and then it'll be lunchtime. 20 kg bag of meal. Oh, it's ideal! Tobin trucks here. Calves very excited about the meal. Myrna's going over to get power into the fence. Myrna's got a friend over there, and the calves followed her over. Didn't hear the rattle of the meal bucket, so then she'll come back this way now when Myrna's got the fencer set up. These are happy out. Oh, here she comes. Did you test the power? Did you get a shock? Power tested shock. Well done. Bring that calf with you now, good girl. Come on, calfie. I know, you go shit. Come on, the others are all here eating and you're just over there looking at what Myrna's doing. Come on, girlie, come on. Oh, she's noticed that the others are eating. Hang on a second. I want some of that. Order restored. Wednesday evening. That was a bit slow about getting going under a brooding sky. Tiny little drizzle of rain there is on the way up. Might get a shower. Under 15 football this evening, myself and Oscar up in the field. So get these cows milked now. We'll get going. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Thursday morning, the 21st of August. Cows coming in. Earlier start this morning because of the appointment up in Dublin. We'll be up there for 9:30, so getting these cows in and milked, and then Oscar and the girls are going to do it, feed the calves, etc. So come on, girls. Joe has to go. Calves across the road that we moved yesterday. Here we talking about them now, so they're balling, looking for their bit of nuts, their meal. Seeing settled in, which is great. This is the van here now on the way home from Dublin at an appointment up there in the Beacon Hospital with my sleep specialist consultant. I was diagnosed with severe sleep apnea about 4 months ago. Been on the sleep app machine for the last 3 months. Full face mask, it suits me the best. It's working really, really well. My quality of sleep has improved dramatically. I don't snore, or the snoring has gone almost completely, so that's helping Ellen sleep as well. the episodes I was having, or the sleep apnea episodes. It's either measured per hour or per night, I can't remember what it is, but I was on 38, which is extreme, and that's down to 3 now. The long-term plan would be to stay on the sleep apnea machine. Energy levels have returned to a certain level. They're not exactly where I want them to be, still feeling fairly tired and stuff at times, so that'll require a bit more investigation. Yeah, it's working. So up at the consultant this morning in the beacon there, up and down, nice quick spin up and back down now, go out without any major traffic. Getting home now for a bit of breakfast, and we'll get back to our day's work. Grand pair of deer grazing across the road with our calves. See me in the tractor now and he's going in. Oh my god. Our graze outs are continuing really well. The cows are doing a mighty job. But as you can see, we're drying out massively. This is just here along by the main road. Brown. Drought look isn't good. These will be some of our sandier paddocks just in the valley down to the N81. Yeah, the next paddock over has been grazed probably about 10 days now, and as you can see, there's very little grass back on it. Drying out. So Friday morning, cows out. I have 2 bales of silage out here in the paddock now. Get Fionn to do a measure today. It's been pushed out because obviously it hurt his leg and stuff there, so we get him to run around today if we can. Yeah, we're drying out rapidly. There's no rain forecast for I think most of next week, maybe tiny bits of showers or whatever, so that is slowing down growth big time. Moisture is our limiting factor now. There's enough nitrogen out. We might get some more watery slurry dribble barred Monday or Tuesday. We'll contact Kevin this afternoon, see how that's going. Cows are absolutely skinning paddocks because the dry matter is so high. We're pushing them hard enough now just to keep the round as long as we can. We were on 18 or 19 days, droughts are stealing a few days this week, so probably up to 21 now. We have some heavy covers down in the football field that they'll be on over the weekend, but instead of letting them loose and on into them heavy covers and eating ourselves into a massive hole in the next 4 or 5 days and having no grass, we're slowing them down. Up to 4 kilos of meal, 2 bales in on this paddock today. There's about a third of what they needed for today here, so the 2 bales will top them up now and keep them happy. Cows are delighted. Variety's the choice of life, isn't it? So silage in again, they're laughing. But we'll get the measure done and see where we are and put a more permanent plan in place. For the next week or 10 days, it's looking like we're going to be feeding silage every day from now on, till it rains.
Here, I was just coming through the yard grass measuring, and someone's managed to make it out with their pen, and they're going a bit mental as well. Yeah, this is a problem I have to solve. Right, so he's after managing to get himself into the old crush here. But I've opened this gate and made a little passage for him, so I'm going to try and manoeuvre wisely now. Back. Reverse, good lad. There you go, turn in there. Turn in. There you go, good lad. Good chap, well done. All safe and sound now. I don't know where he got out, because it's all sealed all the way along here, and this was up against this gate here, and that was all tied on. So maybe, I don't know, jumped, leap of faith, or got through the barriers in there and then managed to I don't know, did something anyway.
Basically what happened is one of the bulls from there somehow escaped and went in with the heifers, and we're trying to get him out. Go on, you can do it. Come on. Now just go, right? Yes. Oh.
Wait, how's people, lad? Just hold him there now, okay?
Yeah. Come on. Got that done.
Our last 4 calves are weaned off the feeder now. 7 Oscar going to get the trailer onto the van to move the lambs. So after we've that done, we'll load these 4 up, throw them down with the heifers. The lad in the middle there, 2855, is our youngest calf. He's a bull. I think we'll leave him with the heifers for now. Just let him grow on a little bit there and see how he goes. Yeah, he's after, you know, catching up on the others. He's still a little bit shy on the small side compared to going with the pen with the smaller bulls below. We'll make a decision when we get him into the trailer. Lad, what are you doing? You know you don't belong in there. You can shake your head all you want. Boys, hay's for eating, not standing in. No messing. Lambs loaded and ready for a move. They're going back up to the site where Honey Blue was born. Shh. Come on, guys. Come on, Lillian. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4 Lambos. Hang on, Oscar, let me close the door first. Now, guys, the whole site there to yourselves. So, myself and Oscar were here. We put a bit of sheep wire on that post and rail there on that side of the gate, and there was a bit over on the road as well. So we have, as far as us dairy farmers can make out, have this site secure for our lambs. So they're on a bit of coarse ration, which they seem to be thoroughly enjoying. And now they have all the regrowth on the site from when Honey and Blue, and who else was here, Oscar? Oh, Willie and Wilma, Wendy, Wanda. Can't remember what we're calling her. So there's super bit of regrowth. To see how Honey and Drake and them get on in the paddock that they're in a week's time, we might stick them up here as well because grass is getting scarce. Last 4 weaned calves are coming down now. Yeah. Myself and Oscar agreed that the bull was too small to go in with the bulls, so the 4 of them are going in here with the heifers now. Oscar, will you walk behind the trailer and just hush out through the... Come on. There they go.
Fionn here. As you can see, I scraped down the collecting yard. I'll give you a bit of a better view here. Now, not the best job. A little bit of hard stuff, for sure it's very dry, like what can you expect? Anyway, scraped it down because I'm planning on giving the tractor its first wash. Long overdue. It would have been done last week, only I was away and then I fell sick and then hurt my leg, which is still on me, but sure it'll be grand. So Mum bought a new power washer, God knows how long ago. So I'm going to go figure out how to get it started and get it going, and then we're going to give the tractor a wash. You can see that I parked the clean side closer to the parlour, so I can do that first and get used to it rather than darting into the dirty lump of the other side where the mower was spitting up all the poo when Mum was topping the field. And yeah, we'll have some nice white rims once again. So this is our new power washer, Parasite, is that how you say it? Presume so. Dirt plaster, it says all over it, so hopefully that will do well. And then we have a foam jet accessory to go onto it. Awesome. So give it a nice, well, it won't be a warm wash, it'll be a nice soapy wash. Here we are, finished power hose washing the tractor. As you can see, looking quite a bit cleaner. This is the dirty side, I flipped that around. See, the window is all see-through now, thank God. Whoever's going to be giving out about it, I'm not arsed to wash the outside of the tyres just because it's too dirty, and I did, and now I smell like slurry. I've given up on that. But yeah, looking quite cleaner. I'm going to go get the foam gun now to attach onto the power washer. Just heads on that end, clips off. Yeah, I'll try foam it up and then wash it all off again, give it a nice bit of shine. Right, so this is it. Little nozzle attaches on the end. I have some soapy stuff in it and worked well on the wheel anyway, and only squirreled out for a second. So I'll do the rest of the tractor now, mess around with the different nozzles on it, and yeah, we'll see how we go. She is completely sort of down. Let me go to 0.5. There we go. Look, now it looks a bit better. Worked really, really well. It doesn't look as good in camera as it does in person. Hold on, I give it a squirt and top it back up. Nearly empty now. The bottle's nearly empty. Yeah, I'll let this sit for a minute, let it soak in, get off any other dirt, and then I'll give it a rinse off and she'll be nice and shiny. And I'll pack her up and I might go do a welding, or I might just go home. I don't know, we'll see how the motivation's feeling. She looks fairly fresh. I probably should have. I'm going to do the quad next, and I'm going to soap the quad before I wash it and see if that helps. Makes much more of a difference with the dirt coming off. But yeah, it looks fairly nice. Just besides the wheels, don't mind them. That's all right. But nice having the nice white rims once again.
I bought this power washer for a few months ago. Well, for the farm. What's Fionn who's using it. And we're finally using it. There was days he wanted to use it, but the collecting air tank was full. Other days there was other jobs to be done, so he's free to wash the tractor and the quad today. And I happened to be driving in and was like, here, do me car for me.
Quad is now looking nice and clean as well. As you might have seen in Mom's video, I got the car wash. She just came down and she was dropping the girls up to our granny. So yeah, there we go. Successful day's power washing. I give it a 10 out of 10. Definitely not as powerful as the tractor powered one, but a lot better than our old little red one. So it's a big upgrade, and hopefully it'll help me, say makes no one else going to wash anything, help me keep all the machinery nice and clean.
Traditionally on the farm here, we would have followed advice from donkeys years ago that everything was dosed after they went a certain period after they went out, and then dosed very, very regularly throughout the summer and until they were housed that winter. So you could be talking every 6 weeks or so for fluke, worms, the whole shooting caboodle. This, particularly in sheep, has led to a lot of anticlimactic, whatever that terminology is for the doses that are used. Resistance build up in sheep, and it's coming into cattle as well, which is worrying. It means that the products that we're using now are coming less and less effective on the worms and fluke and stuff that we want to kill. So big shift and big move in sheep, in the sheep industry many years ago. Start doing fecal egg counts. So basically what you're doing is taking a sample of the dung. A sample of the dung, something like that's there. You bring it into your lab, which we did in Quinn's in there in Botanists. You stick it under a microscope and you do a count for worm eggs in the dung. And then based on the threshold of worm eggs that are in the dung, you decide whether to dose or not. We done the worm count and the fluke egg count on our calves. Ellen has the results up there now. As predicted, or as I thought, with the fluke, it's been such a particularly dry year, and the fact that the calves are still here in the home farm. In the last number of years they would have been on the out farm, which was quite wet, and there was a boggy area, so the fluke threat was much more significant. Negative, both samples were negative for fluke. One of the worm samples had a small number of eggs in it, but below the threshold that you would need to dose. So as you have seen in our multiple videos over the last number of weeks, our calves are absolutely leaping out of it. They're thriving away a good dose, so no need to dose at the moment. They're over here now on the far side of the road, which is very, very dry. The grass won't last them that long, or unless we get a bit of rain. But this was 2 cuts of silage we're taking off this, so very, very low worm burden here, if anything at all. Because the cows haven't grazed over here, I think sometime last year maybe. They weren't over here in the spring because we had honey and the wagons and stuff out here over the winter, so the worm challenge here should be very low. So an ideal place for our calves to come. But again, we will test them, or we will do a fecal egg sample in like 3 weeks or something when we're moving them onto fresh ground and seeing where they're going, and just keep a close eye on it. Because the less, obviously there's a cost saving, there's a massive labour saving, we're reducing the chance of building resistance to the wormers that we have. Cows are at the top of the football field. That's it for this week's video. Myself and Rosie are heading home now. See you again on Tuesday. Hopefully we'll have a major start on the sheeting down in the shed. Expecting the boys in on Monday. Yay! As always, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching our videos, and we'll see you again on Tuesday.